What's poppin', what's poppin', what's poppin'? You know the vibes. What's poppin', what's poppin', what's poppin'? This is Nicky and welcome to Content Corner Live. You feel me? This is where we talk about the latest social media stuff, AI stuff, branding stuff. Just a lot of things we got to talk about, okay? And the conversation of today, it won't be all of today, but of today, is what in the world is DeepSeek? What is happening? Hold on. Why do I hear something?
If he's not eating something, he's doing this.
That's my phone. Hello. This is when you post on Instagram right before you do this. But first and foremost, let me know how you feeling. 1 to 10. How are we feeling? Man, my camera isn't working that I normally do to kind of conversate with y'all, but that's what tech issues happen and do to life. But hey, we're here now. You know what I mean? We're here. 1 to 10, let me know. Please like this, share this, comment, blow up the chat, do what you need to do. We do this every Monday. It's a vibe. Rain, what up? I see you. Rain, you got to see the latest Lego joint that I got. We getting into modular stuff. You feel me? We getting into modular stuff. Shout out to Rain. Shout out to Rogers is in the building. You know what I mean? What up, Nicky? What's happening? Good evening, everyone. Come on. I see y'all. Y'all live in the chat. Okay, we got some 7s. I was just watching the news about this. Your notification popped up. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. 9, 6. Des, what up? I see you. We got some 9s. Come on, people. I see y'all. Brett, it was a 7. I'm with that. The phone answered your question. Yeah, I mean, it was about Cuddles. Shout out to Cuddles downstairs. Yo, what up? Life is good. 8.5. Come on. Nicky, what's good? What's poppin'? Hey, come on. Listen, I'm trying something new. So I definitely need y'all to at least hit like, because I'm trying to reduce the notifications. Meaning, I didn't send out my email. I didn't post on Instagram like I normally do, because I want to see natively how many people are going to get on, right? Throughout the whole show. So I'm excited about this. You feel me? We got a good number already. So we good out here. 2025 is our year. Just feeling good. I'm late. What we scoring? You're not late at all. We just about to start. Okay? Dealing with exhaustion, as today I'm on antibiotics for this fringing cough. Doc thinks it's bronchitis. Well, much prayers to you. Everybody drop the prayers hands to make sure they feel better and they recover. You feel me? Greg, what up? All right, so let's talk about, man, I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start. I just found this. We're going to read this together to get together. You know what I mean? Together. I don't know what's wrong with me. Let's just get into today's show. DeepSeek. Okay? DeepSeek. Forbes just put something out. It said DeepSeek panic live updates. Trump calls AI development positive despite of tech plunge. Okay? Shout out to the president. Like him, love him. He has the role. So, but I don't want to, can we have a picture of DeepSeek? You know, like, why does Forbes, it's about DeepSeek. It's not about, okay, anyways. So, we have a new AI tool in the mix. First and foremost, who has already downloaded or used DeepSeek? Okay. For those people who don't know what it is, it's just another large language model. Okay. Just like ChatGPT, just like Claude, just like Gemini, just like, but China made it. And so this is why everybody's in the uproar. Like, oh, China made it, and it's actually way better than ChatGPT. We're going to test it out, right? You know, I'm not going to just say, hey, it's better. So what they're comparing it to is ChatGPT's paid version 01, okay? Now, if you are a pro user, you're able to use 01, I think probably unlimited, right? If you are a plus user, which is the $20, right? You get to use 01 here and there. But they're more like reasoning, data-driven model. And so the big situation is like, hey, this China version, which is free 99, okay? Free 99 is way better than this paid $200 one, okay? So let's see what these updates are, because my concern is, okay, it's from China. So like, are we going to have the same issues as TikTok if we use it? That's my biggest situation, right? Of course, some people are like, oh my God, they're trying to take our data, blah, 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 blah. Why are you putting information in there that anybody can take? This is in just any general AI situation. You feel me? Like any AI situation, why would you put stuff in there that you would be like, oh my God, they took it? But that's another conversation, right? Let's see what the updates are as of recently. President Donald Trump said to the House of Republicans retreat that the launch of the AI model was a positive development, but should be considered a wake-up call for the U.S. industry, laundering the move for what he hoped would usher in a future of upcoming with faster method of AI and much less expensive method. I'm not mad at this. Okay, Mr. President, I'm not mad at this statement. So check this out, right? All apps can get banned, so use more. Bars. It is filtered because of the origin. So let's break this down, right? And let me see if I can get like just a picture of lovely DeepSeek. I mean, just okay, here we go. Let's do it like this. So DeepSeek looks exactly like ChatGPT. And I'm going to show you the interface and everything like that. Why? Because it was a like side hustle. Okay. So what China did, because they're not given US AI chips, they're not given majority of the resources that we have here to do AI. China was like, hey, I bet you can't make ChatGPT. They're like, bet. I'm going to try. And I'm going to do with less money. So the big thing that you see in the news is like, hey, DeepSeek made this happen for only like $5 million. Now, I say only because they got a lot of money. Okay? So don't be like, only? For what it took to make ChatGPT and what the AI stuff that we know now, that's like $1 billion, okay? $1 billion the US spent to make what we have. China said, hey, you don't want to give me some resources? Say less. I'm going to make this for $5 million and I'm going to make it for free.
Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Yes, free, okay? So if we look at it, let me go here real quick. Let's go. This looks exactly like ChatGPT, okay? Let me pull up ChatGPT. Now they're trying to do little cute updates. Oh, one is now working Canvas, whatever. This is ChatGPT. This is DeepSeek, okay? One has paid features. One is free 99, okay? Supposedly, and this is where the debate is, right? Where this DeepThink R1, when you have this on, is better than ChatGPT's O1, okay? It's like, yep, they use minimal hardware. Exactly. So here's my thought process, okay? Because let's go into the App Store because this is a thing. This is really, everybody's talking about it. Everybody's using it. And I have a different perspective, okay? I have a really big, different perspective before running into DeepSeek, okay? So let me go here. Let's pull up the lovely phone, right? Let me pull up my phone. See if it comes up. Are you coming up? Or you don't? Do you not want to come up? Hold on. Let's see if I can get it. Come on, phone. Why does the phone don't want to come up now? Do I have to do this like the old school way? What's happening? Hold on. Video. Why is my phone not coming up? All right, we may have to do this very old school way, and I'm okay with that. I am absolutely okay with that. So, real quick, as you can see, DeepSeek is #1 in the App Store. Okay? #1. #2, ChatGPT. How did a China app situation beat an American AI thing when we've been doing it for the longest? Once again, this is free. You're telling me I can do some of the same things, plus it has search, which we're going to test, plus it has some reasoning, problem-solving situation. Oh, say less. I'm going to go with the free. Now, they do, for those people who don't want to use the web version, there is a way to put it on your desktop. I didn't do that. I think I found somebody who can do that. We'll look at that for those people who are interested in it. But I'm just going to talk about the web version. So, let's do this, okay? Let's compare. Let's compare a few things real quick, fast, in a hurry. Here's already off top, right? Here's already off top. O1, which is what they're comparing it with, right? The uses advanced reasoning. In O1, I can't search on the web. With DeepSeek, I can search on the web while doing it with their R1 version. Okay? So already we have a one-up-on situation. All right? Now let's take it off. Let's see who has the better search. So I'm going to just go into ChatGPT. I'm just going to go with their search. Okay? Who could pull up, since this is just the topic of the day. So how much, let's do this. How much did DeepSeek cost compare to ChatGPT as far as making it? Hope they understand that. That was really bad English. But here we go. We're going to do the search, and I'm going to do the same thing here. Boop. So searching the web. Okay. Why are we? Hello. So already searching the web. Now, what I will say, what I was realizing with today, is that because everybody and their mamas is on DeepSeek, this may not work today. You know what I mean? They may not be equipped to have this much traffic going into DeepSeek. So I wonder if that's the same issue with the the app as well. So I'm going to see, this isn't pulling up at all, which is wild. Already. Look at, whoa. Yeah, it's not, let's look at that. No suitable content found. What you talking about? This happened in, yep, exactly. This happened to ChatGPT when it was launched. That's a fact. So this is the search version. So we may, okay, all right. We can't search right now. But we were able to search with ChatGPT. Now, like I said, they're comparing it to the O1 version, which I was about to say hello. All right. So I have this idea that I want to do, but now that there's so much traffic going to it, I don't know if this is going to work. Hold on, here we go. Due to large-scale malicious attacks on DeepSeek service, registrations may be busy. Please wait and try again. Registered users can log in normally. Oh yeah, this is the very early stages of ChatGPT. It is spinning on a regular question right now. Okay, so we may not be able to test this out at this moment. We may have to go live later on this week because yeah, this is not Now I did want to show it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Uh-oh. Like a real test for this isn't going to work. Is everybody else getting the same situation? Let's do a new chat. Let's do a new chat. You know what I love to do? Because I hate writing, as y'all know. Give me no, hold on. Why can't I? Well, we'll do writing. Can you? Well, let's do this. Do you know Nicky Saunders? Let's see. What we doing. I shouldn't have done the web. I should have done without it because we just saw that it doesn't work. Nope. Okay. Try again. Without the web. Let's try. I should have put the YouTuber. Do you know? Do you know? YouTube. This is as of. Ooh, here we go. So it says, so it gets majority of its information from October 2023. Jesus. I don't even know if, was I on YouTube then? I should have said the podcaster if I was going back then. Jesus, really? Okay, well, that's the $5 million. They only got up to 2023. It can't create image. So, okay, so let's talk about the differences before everybody goes and runs to DeepSeek, because clearly we can't really test it out like I want to. But let's talk about the real difference. One, it cannot make images, just like the Creative Network said, right? Two, it doesn't have what the custom GPTs, it doesn't have the automation. There's a lot of things it doesn't have compared to what ChatGPT has. So one of the things that I love about ChatGPT, and this is not stay with ChatGPT. This is not one of those. Because if it is better, right? Listen, look, already, DeepSeek is experiencing high traffic at the moment. Please check back in a little while. Boo. Boo. Right? Now, if DeepSeek is dope, look, I'm all for it, right? However, I have certain workflows that I've been doing with ChatGPT, even Claude, that I'm like, you got to replace this for me to be able to do that. One of the things that ChatGPT has recently added is this ChatGPT task situation, where you literally can be like, hey, tell me the weather at 7 a.m. every morning, and it will do that, right? So for us content creators or business owners turned content creators, I could be like, give give me content ideas for a YouTube video every week about, let's say, let's do something random, about building a clothing brand, right? Just random. Every Friday at, let's say, 10 a.m., right? Boom. So it gives you that. No. It's supposed to, you know what? I did that wrong. Hold on. Wah. I did that wrong. It made it sound like, hey, give me the ideas now. No. Delete that, please. Delete that, please. Let me go back here. Hold on. Here we go. So let me show you ideas, and then I'm going to show you how to set it up, right? So I did one that says, hey, can you search the web every day and send me the latest AI news, right? And so it would do that. Send AI news daily at 11:15 a.m. I would say, hey, can you change it at 10:30 a.m.? Send AI news. Sure, I'll set it at 10:30 a.m. I would change the times, this, that, and the third. And now I've gotten so in tune with it to where it sends me the ideas and then makes me the script. Okay? So up top here, you could go to task and it shows all the tasks that you have. Meaning, here's my content. Hold on, let me go to edit it. Here's the task, send content ideas, and I can hit certain instructions every day, suggest 5 content ideas based on the latest social media news and tips to grow and scale on social media. Then turn it into a content script, right? I got it daily, 10:30 a.m. Cool. And get as descriptive as you can, right? And this is one thing that I wanted to wait to share that, because what the examples that have been coming out for this thing is like, check the weather. Can you tell me my horoscope? And that does nothing for us, right? So if I go into task and I say, hey, send me content ideas every single day and write it into a script, it'll look something like this, right? So if I go here, boom. So in every evolving landscape of social media, staying informed is the latest trends, about the latest trends and strategies is crucial for the growth and engagement. Here are 5 content ideas based on the recent developments and tips to help you scale your social media presence. So exploring alternative platforms, authenticity in content creation, influencers investing in real estate, address online negativity, Gen Z interest in astrology. And so then it takes one of those ideas and turns it into a content script. So I got, in a digital realm where authenticity battles with curated perfection, one creator's genuine story turned a professional heartbreak into a beacon of hope for millions. And it created a whole script from it, right? This is why, for right now, I will probably stay with ChatGPT. I have a task that it looks at all the AI news and creates a script from it too, right? This is why I'll stay with ChatGPT. Another thing that I'll probably create a whole YouTube video about this, low key, is all my journal writing I've now turned into a project. And what it does, I'm going to show you, is it summarizes the journal. It gives me my key ideas, and it suggests next steps for me, right? Now, can I probably set that as a chat for DeepSeek? Absolutely. Because this DeepSeek is the early stage of ChatGPT. So everything that I'm doing besides the task one can be done in DeepSeek with just regular chats. But I pay for convenience. And if I already have a workflow going, and now I don't pay the $200 joint that everybody is talking about. If you pay the $200 joint, I have my own opinion on that, right? I have my own opinion on that. We'll talk about it. But for what I've already created in ChatGPT, I believe that, and it'll create a to-do list and everything for me. Structured plan, productivity, and energy management, because I was like, yo, I want to do a little bit better with certain things. For what the workflow and what I'm used to, I'll probably stay with ChatGPT. Doesn't mean I'm not going to explore DeepSeek. And probably based off how fast this is working and what everybody's saying about it, it probably will be better in probably a month or two. It probably could have all these different features that ChatGPT was having, everything like that. And I really want this one to work because I want to show you exactly what I did. What I did with ChatGPT earlier and what I was hoping DeepSeek could do. If it could do it, it'd be so fire. But let me know in the chat, what AI tool do you use the most? Is it ChatGPT? Oh, here we go. Okay, now we could talk. Okay, here we go. Hold on. All right, we got a real life test. We got to back up. Real life test. When ChatGPT operators mature, 200 might be end up being worth it. Danny, you are absolutely right. Absolutely right. Actually, let's talk about that for 3 seconds. 3 seconds, right? And let me see if I could find. Okay. So, they don't even have it over here. So ChatGPT, let me see if I could find it. Dropped operator. ChatGPT operator. Here we go. Boop. Okay. ChatGPT dropped operator. What is operator? This is supposedly going to be the early version of like AI agents. You literally tell it a task and it's supposed to do it for you automatically. It's supposed to go into your web browser and do all of it. So I wonder, let's see, hold on. Let's see if we can give you a preview of it.
I have 3-year-old kid who likes pasta, so I make a linguine with clam. So I ask it.
Okay, no, that's boring. Sorry, super boring. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. Open. Hold up. Open AI. Open AI. Live. Operator. What I need, low key, because I know my channel's about this live isn't going to be monetized. Please hit that super chat, super thanks, all that great stuff, because we're not going to be able to monetize just because I'm about to show you this example. So this is what operator is able to do.
interacting with these platforms. So with that, let's jump in with a demo. Okay, so I'm going to start with something fairly simple. I'm going to use OpenTable and say, book me a table for 2 at Beretta tonight at 7 p.m. Okay.
First off, why does, when it has anything to do with automating something, they always use like OpenTable and Instacart? Like all we want to do is eat.
And so you specifically chose OpenTable.
Yeah, in this case, I'm asking operator to use OpenTable to book a table for 2 at Beretta. Beretta is a restaurant in San Francisco. It's great. You should try it out. And at 7 p.m. And I'm using OpenTable in this case, but I could have easily said, just do Beretta, and it would have probably gone to search engine, figured out how to make a reservation as well. But let's see what it does.
So can you explain what's happening in this?
Yeah, right. So I'm going to expand this a little bit. So as soon as I typed in the query, operator instantiated a completely remote browser. This browser is running in the cloud somewhere. And as you can see, it's already up and running. And my hands are off the keyboard.
Okay, so what you're seeing here is the guy put a prompt to find availability for a restaurant. What ChatGPT is doing on its own is going into OpenTable, finding the restaurant, and booking it right away, okay?
I'm not typing these things.
So this is just the AI's clicking around.
AI is just clicking around. It started this browser session. It knew where OpenTable website is, which is opentable.com. As you can see, it's summarized chain of thought here as well, which is it's gone to the URL, searched for Beretta, and something cool really happened, which is for some reason, OpenTable thought we were in Virginia, and it auto-corrected itself to San Francisco. This is using, so like ChatGPT, in Operator, you can also give custom instructions. I'm going to show this really quickly.
Shout out to Janita for the super sticker.
Here, okay. So I've given a custom instruction that for queries that need it, I live in San Francisco. So Operator,
okay, blah, 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 right? So right here, hold on, this is where it asks.
This is a really good example of task delegation where operator needs help or needs assistance or just wants to ask you something. It'll just come back and you answer that
So
query.
in practice, you wouldn't have had to watch this. You could have just let it go off while you're doing other things. Then it would come back and say, hey, I can't do 7:45.
Totally.
Yeah. Great.
And we're starting with a web app. You'll get notifications, etc. When operator moves into mobile, you'll get mobile notifications, much like interactions we do with general apps. Okay, yes, that's great. Let's do it. Okay, so again,
Okay, so giving you an idea, operator, and this is going to be able to do it for any website, not just, they have some pre-installed situation like OpenTable and Instacart and everything like that. But you can literally go, hey, book or get this transcript, put it in this website, get the summary for it, and put it in my Notion. It can probably do all of that. Here is the problem, right? Here's the problem. To get this feature, you have to be in the $200 plan. Now, I'm not mad at the $200 plan. What I'm mad about is that you saw how long this took as their example, right? Like we're watching it. I could probably book my own reservation in probably about like 2 minutes, tops, right? Maybe because I'm picky. 2 minutes. Or if I knew the restaurant right away, go to OpenTable, pick the time, press confirm, go, right? So this is where, and if we're thinking about it from a business side of things, right? Just think about it from a business side of things. This is where paying the $200 is going to give you early access, right? For some of their new features, because this is going to be in beta, so you can see what is going to happen, right? So we know from a Sora standpoint, if y'all remember, to get more access to Sora, you want to pay the $200 one. To get more access to O1, which is their reasoning, which we're going to look into, you want to pay $200 for that one. For operator, if you're looking at it from like, yo, this is an AI agent and this is going to do everything for me, blah, blah, blah. Like the biggest feedback that I'm seeing so far is that you could do this yourself in way less time, like way less time. So will it get better? Absolutely. Do I see this being a thing down the road? Like how Danny said, the $200 can be worth it. Absolutely. Right now, not so much. Okay. But, I want to show a real life example between ChatGPT's o1, right? And the DeepSeek R1. Okay. So let me set this up real quick. They're asking us to build it out the same way public build ChatGPT. The screen T is hard AF. Absolutely. Absolutely. So let me set this up real quick. So if you are a YouTuber or if you use social media and you have some analytics, right? Download your analytics and put that into ChatGPT or DeepSeek for it to figure out what is your best performing videos and some suggestions, right? So this is exactly what I did with my YouTube, and I'm going to show you what it came up with. What I asked was, hey, give me my top 5. Give me the best CTR and the views. For those who don't know what CTR is, it's click-through rate, best views, and give me which, out of all of this, what works? Like, what should I continue to go with? Okay. So DeepSeek, as you saw, took a minute, kept saying, try again, try again. It just worked, right? So boom, I got it here. And this, I had a, here's another thing. This is what I realized too. So with DeepSeek, I can actually, if I hit this little paperclip situation, I can upload, where was it? I think it was here. I can upload a CSV file when it comes to their reasoning model. When it came to ChatGPT, I'm not allowed to upload. Hold on. It won't let me. It's grayed out. It won't let me upload the CSV file, but this is the reasoning model, so why wouldn't you be able to? I had to actually copy and paste it. So what you see here is a copy and paste where DeepSeek allowed me to upload it right here. Okay, so already two differences. So ChatGPT, right? What it looked for, it filtered through CTR, watch time, and synergy approach. Okay. This one, let's see what it says. Okay, it went straight to the top 5. So top 5, I can't believe I made an AI video in 5 minutes. Sora AI review. The 3 tools that made me fire my whole media team. I created a realistic AI influencer from scratch. InvestFest. And then I tried Pi AI. Based off CTR, watch hours, and views. Okay? Let's see if it picked up the same thing. This one said InvestFest. I can't believe I made an AI video in 5 minutes. I created a realistic AI influencer from scratch. Pretty much the same. Wait, the flex clip, that didn't have that, right? Flex clips didn't have that. That's different. But it picked 5 top videos that I have on my channel. Now that's cool. My biggest thing that I wanted to see was a content strategy takeaway. That was the biggest thing for me, because I can go on my channel and find out which one's which, right? So this one says content suggestions based on data, because that's the biggest thing why we put our analytics in any of this, right? Now, I don't care if AI has any of this, right? So this one says double down on AI tools and tutorials. Your top performing videos revolve around AI tools and their practical applications. Continue creating content that showcases new AI tools, step-by-step tutorials, and real-world results. How I use AI to create X and Y minutes. Okay. If I go to ChatGPT, it says the same thing. Hey, focus on AI and tech tools. Since your audience clearly responds well to AI content, keep reviewing the AI tools, offer side-by-side comparison and ways to save time and cut costs. This resonates with solopreneurs and small teams. So we're looking pretty much the same. Remember, this is the paid version and this is the free version, okay? The only way you can get O1 is if you buy the plus version or the pro version. So this one says, the second one is leverage provocative titles. Provocative? Okay. Titles like the 3 AI tools that made me fire my whole media team and I created a realistic AI influencer from scratch performs well because they promise dramatic outcomes and unique results. Use this formula, how X change Y, or why X is the future of Y. So now they're giving me examples, okay? ChatGPT said, maintain or increase the hook factor. Front load your biggest promise results in the title and opening seconds. I fired my entire team because of 3 tools is an example of hooking viewers' curiosity. Yo, this is pretty much the same. This is pretty much the same. All right. Focus on solopreneurs and small businesses. Your audience seems to resonate with content tailored to solopreneurs and small businesses. Create videos addressing them. Experiment with event recaps and critical reviews. Optimize video length for retention. While some, I want to read into this one. While some longer videos perform well, others with shorter duration have higher CTR but lower watch time. So experiment with medium length like 10 to 15. This is really good information. Incorporate trends and timely topics, and then use data-driven thumbnails and titles. So, So the only thing left with ChatGPT is event recaps and reactions. People want immediate insights, and then show real results, demonstrate an actual outcome. But that's it, right? That's it. Where DeepSeek actually has next steps for me. They gave me 7 situations where this one only gave me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this one said, hey, analyze audience retention, dive deeper into your audience retention metrics for the top performing videos to identify where viewers dropped off, engage with your community, shout out to the chat, repurpose your top content, so turn your best performing videos into shorts, blog posts, and social media snippets, and then collaborate with AI tool creators, partner with AI tool developers for exclusive demos, discounts, and behind the scenes content to attract their audience to your channel. Okay, so 1 for DeepSeek or 2 for ChatGPT. Okay, I personally would have picked the DeepSeek one because it gave me way more information with my analytics. And so it actually gave me things to look at, to analyze, to go where ChatGPT did the same. It was a little bit shorter. It did the same. But if I could get it for free, I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. DeepSeek seems to use more plain everyday language in the description. ChatGPT is more corporate. Hey, we got a super chat for $10. Come on. I appreciate you, lady. I appreciate you. This is interesting. You feel me? DeepSeek is probably why OpenAI says they're pushing O3 Mini out of a free version when it drops. Probably, right? Nicole said, one, as it's free. That's what I'm saying. And so here's the thing, right? DeepSeek and the free and the more information is definitely a win. And that's where this is where I'm a little torn, right? Because how do I say this? If I wasn't paying for ChatGPT already, if I wasn't paying for ChatGPT and I wanted it for this reason, to be able to do all the things that I do in ChatGPT, but for free, I can see why people are going crazy for DeepSeek. Because DeepSeek is what Meta AI should have been. Let's keep it a buck. Meta AI, shout out to Mark and all that he does, but I don't know anyone who uses Meta AI on a serious note. Say yes or no in the chat, yes or no if you use Meta AI. Because you definitely are not going to now that DeepSeek is here, right? The only thing that it probably has one up on is that it could do images as well, right? Meaning Meta AI can do images. DeepSeek can't. Okay. If both are free, I could go to Meta AI to make my images, and then I could use DeepSeek for everything that I may need. I don't know. I would say I don't know if it's really a ChatGPT DeepSeek situation. You feel what I'm saying? I think it's more like China just showed that y'all just about the money. You feel me? China just showed, hey, United States of America, I made this and it battles with your best and we give it for free. Your free is way garbage compared to our free. Let's keep it a buck. Okay? So, I'm like, sorry, Meta AI. I probably will never use you again. Sorry. All right. But one, if you've never put your analytics in ChatGPT or any AI model, please do that, because I'm copying and pasting this situation. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, super chat. We got another super sticker for $10. Come on. What are we at? 30? What are we? Oh, we got a $20 one. Come on. Okay. It said, if you don't mind sharing, will you please tell us what you're using for the live stream and share your screen? I'm looking for something other than StreamYard. I can show you. I can show you better. I can tell you. I can show you exactly what I'm using. Hold on. Let me see. Hold up. I think think I got it. Hold on. Hold on. Don't tell her yet. Don't tell her yet. Let me see if I got it. I got it. Bang. Ecamm Live. Okay. Everything that I'm doing is Ecamm Live. Okay. Really dope. China's always been ahead of the times. Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's why I'm like, I'm not, and Danny, help me with this too, right? Like, I'm so shocked how people are like, oh my God, China's doing this. Like, they got, they're so close to our models. Yo, they've been like the leading tech country forever. Like, everything that they're doing, we do like months or years later. So is it shocking that the second that China wants to get into the AI world, they get close to us in like 5 days? Like, I'm very confused why we're so like, oh my God, this is crazy. It's not. It's not crazy at all. This is weird, but I don't know. I don't see memory / customization in DeepSeek yet. That legacy understanding is going to keep me in ChatGPT now. That's fair. And that's another. I will agree with you on that. I would like to create new chats and not worry about always answering who I am and what my brand is and all this stuff. It doesn't have voice situation and it's, I mean, it's I find that a little, but they just started. This is their day 5, right? I believe I heard they started like in December or whatever with their V3, which is like their basic model. But compared to how long ChatGPT's been doing it, now granted, ChatGPT is what, 2-3 years old? Let's see. Hold on. Let me go to Perplexity real quick. I don't know why my phone doesn't want to show up. I don't know why my phone doesn't want to show up. Pro. What's this view? Oh, that just picked my camera. Hello. I don't want my camera. I want my phone. Why is my phone not working? This is so weird. All right. Randomness. My bad. Disconnect. So my phone is connected, but it doesn't. Anyways, let's do Perplexity real quick. How long has ChatGPT been like up and running?
ChatGPT has been operational since its launch on November 30th, 2022. As of today, January 27, 2025, it has been running for a little over 2 years and 2 months.
Yeah. So how long has DeepSeek been up and running?
DeepSeek has been operational since its founding in May 2023. It released its first large language model, DeepSeek Coder, on November 2nd, 2023, marking its initial entry into the AI market.
What about this V3 version and R1 version that they have?
DeepSeek V3, released in December 2024, is a powerful open-source language model with 671 billion parameters, designed for tasks like reasoning and programming. It uses a mixture of experts architecture and is optimized for efficiency and performance, rivaling leading proprietary models like GPT-4o. DeepSeek R1, launched on January 20th, 2025, focuses specifically on reasoning tasks. It builds upon DeepSeek V3's base and incorporates reinforcement learning to enhance logical capabilities. R1 includes both the main model and smaller distilled variants to suit different computational needs.
Okay, and so how long has ChatGPT's O1 been going on?
ChatGPT's O1 model was officially released on December 5th, 2024. This marked the full launch of the model after a preview version.
Oh, come on. So, yeah, China out here with less resources making it shake and move, and we're shocked. I mean, like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? I don't get it. I don't get it. Whatever. So they're working on them at the same time. Imagine that. It's like back to back. DeepSeek is not free. You need to read the user's agreement instead of clicking accept. Whatever you make with DeepSeek, they own 100% with 2 lifetimes. It's slower. What are y'all making that is so like one cost free? No, that's free. You're still just telling me that they own it. One you have to pay, which ChatGPT still owns, and the one you don't have to pay. This is like, and once again, and there's no shade to you, like this isn't for you per se, but this is why I say never put anything there that is sensitive information. Never put anything there that isn't already online. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what are you putting there that is super sensitive that either US or China? I don't trust nan one of them. You feel what I'm saying? I don't trust nan one AI situation with any sensitive information at all. So I'm not putting I put my analytics. They can have that. That's cool. What are you going to do with a whole bunch of CTRs and watch times and views? I mean, I'm just saying. It will get there, I'm sure. Oh, for sure. China is about to have US spend all their money on AI instead of infrastructure, healthcare. They know what they're doing. When you know someone is emotional, you trigger them. You bring up good points right there. You really bring up good points right there. Because now it's a race. But I'm hoping, and this is my honest hope. I'm hoping with like situations with DeepSeek that these AI companies allow more resources to be free. That's what I'm hoping. It's not more of, let's say, China or US or anything like that. We just saw ChatGPT just try to charge us $200 for something that DeepSeek just did for free. That's what I'm trying to go at. Like, US is real good in their business talk. Straight up and down. They know how to make money. Okay. First ChatGPT was free, right? Cool. Now, if you want some of these other features, you're going to have to pay $20. Cool. Understand the subscription situation all the way. Now, but before it was like you could pay it, you could get it a little bit early, but the free still gets it. Now it's like, nah, there's certain features for the $20 that you can't get for the free. Okay, cool. Now it's like, okay, but now we did the $200. And for the $200, you can't get this particular model. You can't get operator unless you pay the $200. It's all about their tiers, right? And other AI models are following the same suit. I'm not mad at the business thing. This is why I like this China situation, because when you have competition, not just in the US, but when you have global competition, it makes you move different. So yeah, I'm waiting to see what OpenAI, I'm waiting to see what Anthropic, I'm waiting to see what Perplexity and all of them do, Gemini, all that, see what they do from a free standpoint to be like, hey, okay, all right. Y'all went to China. Okay. Y'all went over there. Y'all started using it. Cool. Come back. Come back, because they're still slow over there. We're spending $1 billion over here. Could come like they're only spending $1 million over there. We're spending over $1 billion. We're gonna give you more. Just give you more, right? Here. This is what I'm hoping when it comes to that situation. Because regardless, and just being a hundo, right? Just being a hundo. All of those, and I didn't show you the charts. I didn't show you all the comparisons. Why? Because majority of us is not going to use either of these models to the full capacity that it needs to. Right? At least for me, I'm going to use it from a content creation standpoint, from a brand, ideas, brainstorm, all that stuff, right? Maybe some productivity situations, figure out some automations. Cool. I'm not going to be creating a full-blown app with coding and everything like that. And majority of my audience don't either. There's a 1% that will, right? And so, yeah, there are certain models that are better than the other, blah, blah, blah. But for the most part, this is why it's important to see which AI fits you. When we look at any of this, right? Whether we're looking at a ChatGPT, whether we're looking at a DeepSeek, whether we're looking at, let me pull up Claude, right? Whether we're looking at Claude, and I use that too. Granny, no. I said this already. Granny keeps putting this over and over again. No, it can't talk. DeepSeek can't talk at all, right? But whatever you use the one that you're most comfortable on, that you can create the most workflows for what you need to do. So I'm not married to any of them, right? I do believe ChatGPT is one of the most easiest ones to use because I could talk to it in like a really dope voice manner. But like they said, even in this US battle, they said, well, Claude is better than ChatGPT. Okay. But for what I use it for, I'm staying with ChatGPT. But I'll try Claude and I'll see what you're talking about. And there's certain things that it is better. Cool. But I don't want you to get caught up when we're listening. And I know, and this is just me being honest, and I know I give a lot of different tools here. I still want you to pick what's best for your workflow. Because one, this is, well, unless DeepSeek really changes the game, this AI tool game can get very expensive. Those subscriptions add up. So I remember when we talked about Sora, some people were like, I'm thinking about getting the $200 one. Hold up. Let's see how many times you use it on the $20 one. You know what I mean? Like, so I just wanted to go over that real quick when it comes to DeepSeek. Try it, right? Don't put anything you wouldn't normally put, like, just be cautious with the information, but try it. Some of y'all may be like, yo, I don't see the point of paying the $20, the $200 one anymore. You may not. I'm still going to pay the $20 one. I don't pay the $200. I pay the $20 ChatGPT one. I'm still going to do it Because I have a lot of things already there. It knows me. I'm cool over there. You feel what I'm saying? So who's going to try? Type me in the chat if you're going to try DeepSeek, right? Or if you're going to leave it alone. Like one, type me if you're going to say, hey, I'm going to try it. Put L for leave it alone, okay? Put L for leave it alone. What's up? What's poppin'? Is it Nicky? What's poppin'? I'm here. What we doing? All right, since my phone isn't working, I wanted to, let me see if I could send it to my phone. Let's look at some content because we had fun last time doing that. Let's look. I saw some things online that I wanted to go over. Right. Shout out to those who are going to try DeepSeek. Me, and I'll let you know. Come on. I'm gonna wait for you to try it. I tried it, Yogi. I tried it on the joint. Rewind real quick. I tried it. I'm not mad at it. I'm really not. Shout out to Edward. Come on. Is listening to all the folks of your caliber on what to do next. The best way to gauge where people that know AI stand and how to move ahead. That's a fact. He's like, come on with the L's. I'm gonna leave that alone. I ain't mad at it. I'm not mad at it. L. Come on. Me. I don't know yet. I'm with that. Come on, Mimi. I'm not really sure. I'm late. No, you good. You right on time. I promise you. Okay. Say yes if we can look at some content. Can we look at some content? See if we can get some gems from it. I saw something and I wanted to go over, and I wish my phone would have allowed me to be great, but my phone's not allowing me to be great. So I'm going to share it on my computer. So here's one. Editing will make anything amazing. Okay? I've been so hooked on this stuff, and it's only because of the editing. So I want y'all to realize the importance of personality and editing. Okay? So let me share my Instagram real quick. I don't know how many of y'all have seen this stuff. Let me see if I could. Let me set this up. Hold on. Let me set this up. So this is what's called shadow boxing. Okay? These types of videos have been going crazy on my timeline. I don't know about your timeline, but on my timeline. But it's all because of the editing. Because I've seen other videos like this and it's not that intriguing. Their editing and their personality makes a video. So watch this, okay?
All that calculation was a waste. Be
poor. Breathe. Don't suffocate them.
You're about to disgrace them.
Jesus!
2, 1. He's going. Let us go down. You can do it.
He needs some milk.
God help me. Shadow boxing. No. Now shadow cooking. Are you ready? Wait, I believe in you. You can do this.
You gotta trust man. Adam.
Gadus.
Jesus.
Relax.
Oh my God. Hold on. I'm gonna show you another one. I'm gonna show you another one.
2, 1. Here.
Don't move. Don't move. It's over. He's off. He's off. He's off. Mommy, oh, my body that shit. Mommy, oh, my body that shit. Come on, body that shit. Blood of Jesus, blood of Jesus, blood, 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 blood.
She no fair, she no big.
Let him cook. I said, let him cook. Oh, sorry. Don't cry.
Okay. So one, these are so bingeable. Okay. I got caught up watching like 7 of these, by the way. But I want to break it down into like very simple situations because it's not super highly edited, right? They turn it black. They zoom in, and as you can see, the quality of the zoom in, like it messes with it. So it's not like super high def, but they zoom in. You can do that in CapCut. Shout out to CapCut being back alive, right? But they turn black and white. They distract you, right? They zoom in. And of course, like I said, personality makes the video, right? Their reactions are amazing, right? But from just a simple standpoint of like, how do I distract the user from not just keeping it in that angle of like 2 people in the background, right? How can I do black and white? How can I zoom in? How can I focus on the actual person that's giving different reactions? Like that says a lot as far as the video. So I wanted to share that one because, or 2, and I'm not trying to binge too much because those are hilarious. I got another one that I wanted to share, which was really fire, really simple. And this will give you an idea of how to maybe market your product, your service, or even your brand, right? So let me pull this up real quick. Check this out. So I'm showing this one because it gives a little low-key nostalgic feeling of like doing the word puzzles. But this is this person made a custom word puzzle, right, to relay their message. So this is like book your shoot with us, right? I thought that was genius. This is a way to do a video without speaking, right? And you can Google how to create one of these on your own. So I did that. Went to Super Teachers worksheets, right? You could Google it, like, custom word puzzle, right? And I did that. Boom. And so what I had in mind was Lion's behavior hack coming soon, right? So you see that it made the word one. You see behavior right here, lions, right? But it gives you the solution, so it'll help you like make that video, right? I thought that was a really dope idea for anybody who doesn't necessarily like to be in front of the camera, right? But would be like, how can I relay my message in a really dope way? So this was superteachersworksheets.com, and it has like a generator. But I like this one because it's just super. Look at this. It's just super simple. Yeah. So is that a word? Yeah. Let me give y'all the Let me give y'all copy. I'll put it in the chat. Hopefully it gets to y'all. That's the joint that I used. So hopefully that works. Let's do another one real quick, fast and a hurry. Oh, this trend has been working. Here's another one. Beep. Give me a second. All right.
Oh, were you waiting for that to hit me? I'm waiting for you to book your appointment at Canvas. Still waiting. Oh, were you?
So this trend has been going on for a little bit, but it seemed to like come back as well. So you grab the person's attention because we're all, I don't know, low key want to see the box hit the person. Like, is this really going to hit the person? Right? And so what a lot of people have been doing lately is taking that second half on some, oh, you've been waiting, you think the box is going to hit? Well, come to this brand, buy this. Like, this is where they get to promote their brand and their products and their service. And it's like, okay, you can keep waiting. And then it loops back. So like you're seeing on the screen right now. So for anybody, right? Anybody who's like, okay, how can I grab people's attention and get because this person, 12,000 likes, right? So I wonder how many, if I go to their page and look, this got 1,354 followers. And so that one, where can I find it? Where'd they do it? No, I can't even find it. Hold on. Where is the post? They post that much? No. So, okay, hold on. Let's do process of elimination. Oh no. Hold on. Let me look for it. This was December 6th. Okay. So December. I want to see how many views it got. Okay, we're closer. Oh, it's right here, right here. Boom. So they average 5,000, 6,000, 900, 10,000. So this was a viral moment because it captured people's attention. So this one got 729,000 views because we thought it was going to hit the person. So that's just an idea that you guys can have. Like, unfortunately, we wish bad upon people. Like, yo, is the person going to really get hit? No, the person's not going to get hit. What is wrong with y'all? But it worked. Okay. So if you're going to try that, put me, let me know if you're going to do that. Now I want y'all opinion on this. And this is, I never hate. Y'all know I'm not a hater. But does Khaled still have the same influence as he did before? Okay. So before, if y'all remember, Khaled was huge. Huge. He was killing the Snapchat game. He had all these different brand deals, things like that, right? Now, of course, we know one of his things is with Jordan. He came out with his own sneaker, all of that great stuff, right? But does Khaled still have the same type of influence? Yes or no? doesn't matter really, because I think a brand who, I'll say it like this. Let's say the Jordan brand is on the same wavelength as us, meaning Khaled doesn't have the same type of influence as he did before. But if we gave him something different, it will stand out. So let me show you what I mean, right? So
Nike created a revolutionary new basketball shoe.
Hey, Khaled, Michael Jordan sent you a package.
Yo, MJ, bless up. I know you golfing or fishing, but do me a favor. I got the package. First of all, thank you, but what's the passcode? It got a lock. Everything lock. I know that. Everything lock. But I need the passcode so I can unlock and, yeah, hit me back, bro. Love. Oh, man, it's 19. Okay.
On October 18th, the NBA threw them out of the game. Fortunately, the NBA can't stop you from wearing them. On September 15th,
Scissors! 1985. Here's band greatness. 1985. Still in the meeting.
now I'm not showing you because I love sneakers. I'm showing you, even though I do love sneakers, y'all clearly know this. But I'm showing you this, one, because it's about the presentation and not necessarily the influencer on this one, right? This is where even if the person has a little bit of influence, not saying that Khaled only has a little bit, but he doesn't have as much as he used to. But even if he has a little bit of influence, if your brand can outperform as far as the packaging, as far as the performance, it can be the star than necessarily the influencer. We know recently that the influencer marketing game has changed a bit, right? And so this is where the Jordan brand goes, okay, let's give it to Khaled because he's just loyal. He's been around this, that, and third. But what we're going to do is make it into an experience. We're going to create the package. We're going to act as if he's texting Jordan and Jordan's texting him back with the stuff, blah, 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 which could be true, could be not. This is all media. This is all marketing situation, right? And but the packaging was the star, where normally the influencer, the celebrity is the star. The packaging and the actual product is the star, right? So I got to give it up to Jordan for this one because they're seeing the shift with influencers, but still slowly still taking advantage of it, right? So I wanted to share that just to give you guys, for anybody who's in that marketing a product and wanting to give it to an influencer in some way, shape, or form, how do you make sure your product or your service is the star, is the talent, and not necessarily the influencer, right? So I thought that was fire. And then let me see if I wanted to share this point, and let me see if it will let me. Hold on, let's see if it copied it. Yep, there we go.
What happens if your content goes viral but you're not prepared? Listen, I hit 2.4 million views on a video. Lost out on millions of potential customers. Why? No funnel. Imagine people giving you all the likes, all the comments, all the shares, wanting to buy something, wanting to work with you, but you ain't got nothing set up. Get a funnel set up now. You need the lead magnets. You need the email capture. You need the simple offer. Like, don't wait until you go viral to try to figure it out. You're too late.
So I wanted to share that. Bring that back.
What happens if your content goes?
Shout out to TaylorMade JT, right? I wanted to bring this one up because of the myth that you need to go viral for it to work. You could go viral and miss out on huge opportunities if you don't get certain things right. And I don't want to focus on necessarily the funnel part, right? Even though that's a journey, right? But in the chat, let me know if you was to go viral right now, right now, would you be prepared? Like, would you be able to monetize? Would you be able to make, to ship out as much as you're getting in? Would you be able to fulfill everything, all the orders? Would you be ready to collect all the cash? Would you be ready, right? And the reason why I say this is 9 out of 10 times we haven't reached the numbers that we have in our head we should have because there's something still missing with our back end, right? Meaning, do we have our email system in place with sequences and automations? Do we have a landing page? I'm not even going to say a website because for some, a website is not even relevant anymore. I still personally don't have a quote unquote website, right? But I have a landing page and I have different pages that people can go to, right? So do we have a landing page? Do we have products and services that they can buy? Or are we just wanting to get the numbers, right? Even if we have all of that set up, do we have the infrastructure to be able to ship hundreds and thousands of products, to fulfill hundreds and thousands of orders? Or are we limited to a certain amount? Like I can take 100 orders right now. Cool, right? But if I get 500, I may have to tell them, yo, shipping is in like 4 weeks. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I like what he said as far as let's make sure that our systems are good. Let's make sure everything from our customer journey is straight, right? Some of us don't even have a customer journey where I'm like, okay, here's the free. Then I'm taking you, shout out to those people who's been part of the two-day workshop or the AI toolkit. Hey, here's the 27, here's the $50 joint. Here you go. Shout out to those people who've bought the hat, right? AKA the Lion OG one, which is restocking next week. So make sure you're on the live because we're going to restock live on the live. You feel me? But $100, $50 to $100 for the merch. Do we have live events? Do we have different experiences? Like, what is the customer journey? Do we know our customer journey? Or, like I said, are we only here for the views and the followers that at the end of the day don't really create impact and don't necessarily create funds, right? So yes or no, if we are ready to go viral, put it in the chat. And this is a safe situation. So there's no right or wrong answer, right? There's no right or wrong answer. I always looked at it when I was going live, when I used to get like 4 people, 10 people. Like I was only ready for those 4, 10 people. My messaging wasn't good. I was still spacing out some of my words. I didn't have the points right away. I wasn't keeping their attention. So I was only ready for like 4 to 10 people, right? Now we're getting to over 90 people because I'm ready for 90 people, 100 people, right? And so you got to look at it and not necessarily just look at the algorithm or the platform. You got to look at yourself like, yo, am I ready for these amount, or do I just want it just because so-and-so has this amount, or so-and-so sold out and so-and-so? You feel what I'm saying? So there's no right or wrong answer. I'm not even going to put your answers up on the thing. I just want you to go in the chat and be like, yo, you know what? Nah, I see like somebody say, yo, I got some work to do. And that's fine. And that's why we're here. I mean, that is why we're here. Let me see if I can find. Can I do one more? It's been insane today. You feel me? And shout out to those people who are being super transparent in the chat. Like I said, I'm not gonna put it up there. I wanted to share that real quick. Let me share one more. Let me share one more that I liked. Boom, 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 boom. This is a gem, but this is a good idea as well. So hold on. Let's do this.
Steal these 3 controversial hooks that are guaranteed to get you more views. Number 1, I'm so sorry, but no amount of money could make me do X.
I'm so sorry, but no amount of money could make me hang out with an ugly dude.
That hook will tend to work better if you say something a lot of people do. Number 2, if you're X and you still do Y, you need to Z.
If you're an adult and you are still eating like a child, grow the fuck up.
And then finally, number 3, 90% of people are going to hate what I'm about to say next, but
90% of you are either going to hate or dislike or not care about what I'm going to say next.
Try these out and make sure you're careful when you're using these because you will polarize a lot of your audience. And follow me if you want more tips or proven frameworks on social.
So shout out to Evan. He's on TikTok. So 1, these hooks are great. Okay. These hooks are great. I'll replay it one more time just for those who are taking notes.
Steal these 3 controversial hooks that are guaranteed to get you more views. Number 1, I'm so sorry, but no amount of money could make me do X.
I'm so sorry, but no amount of money could make me hang out with an ugly dude.
That hook will tend to work better if you say something a lot of people do. Number 2, if you're X and you still do Y, you need to Z.
If you're an adult and you are still eating like a child, grow the fuck up.
And then finally, number 3, 90% of people are going to hate what I'm about to say next, but
90% of you are either going to hate or dislike or not care about what I'm going to say next.
Try these out and make sure you're careful when you're using these because you will polarize a lot of your audience. And follow me.
Okay. So 1, I wanted you to hear those hooks because those hooks are great. But 2, this is a great idea for anybody who is trying to be an authority figure in their industry, because all that man did was find viral videos, figured out what hooks there were, and put it in a video. So meaning you can, if you're trying to create different types of content, do some research on some of the top videos in your industry and be like, here are the 3 top ways to do this. Here are, if you're a cook, here are the 4 different ways of doing cacho de pepe, because I like cacho de pepe. You know what I mean? So here are 3 ways of making this pasta. Here's the 3 ways to avoid shipping with UPS. Here is the seven different lenses based off these creators. And this is where you're using other people's content to be your content, right? And so you could do this on a green screen, or you can do this on like how he did, just mash it all the way up. But this is why I wanted to show this video. One, to get the gems from the hook, but two, for you to think about it from a from a producer standpoint on how can I do some research on some of the viral videos or videos that have been doing really good in my industry and put them together and create a video from it. Okay. So I've been doing this with, some of the videos here. So like, I'll show you real quick. Boop. Down why. What you're seeing here is IShowSpeed, a streamer who went to Chile for his world tour and got swarmed. So you can see there's a guy real quick right there in the red who's getting literally bombarded by his fans. Now, I only remember seeing scenes like that when like big celebrities go through. But IShowSpeed has... So this is where, and you can go into the Instagram and see it, right? But this is where I see what other creators are doing, and I just create a video from it. I saw that the complex video was going crazy for IShowSpeed. I saw, and we, like I said, we may have to break down IShowSpeed on a very serious tip because that man is crazy, 19 years old. But I saw that he's about to promote the Royal Rumble, so I made a video of it. The green screen is low key a really dope hack for any platform, right? For any platform. So that's just a random idea that I wanted to share with y'all. Find what makes you unique and let it shine 100. That's a fact. Thank you, Gems on Point. What's his name? His name is Evan. Hold on. Let me see. Boom, 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 boom. This is his TikTok. EVHANDD. He's a really, he does really dope content. I actually like the way he does it. It's really, really fire. I ain't gonna hold you. There was one more thing that I wanted to share. Oh, okay. All right. This is a little, I wouldn't say personal, but this is like team situation. Like I know this person personally. But I want to share my perspective on something that can get you guys to think of it for your own platform. Okay. So type in me if you know Wall Street Trapper. Okay. And this may, let me share who Trap is real quick. If y'all don't know who Trap is, shout out to Trap. So, real quick, let's look at Trap real quick. Hold on. How do you decide where to place your green screen videos over the top of the original? What do you mean, Marshall? How do you decide where to place your green screen video over the top of the original? Me? Like where I'm at? Oh, I don't overthink that. I just place myself wherever I want to place it. Shout out to Trap. Somebody take a screenshot and tag him on this. We talking about you, Trap. So, Trap. When you think of Trap, what comes in mind? Okay, let me know. When you think of Trap, what comes in mind? Well, Trap he has his personal page, right? 448,000 subscribers. He also, he doesn't have it linked. Oh, there it is. He also has Wall Street Looks Like Us Network, 142 subscribers. And this is where he has his main show, Trappin' Tuesdays. Okay? Now, when we think of Trap, and tell me if I'm lying. When we think of Trap, we think hood guy, talks all about stocks, talks about options, maybe a little bit aggressive, but like he's human, right? When you look at his videos, he gives this certain type of aura, which is really dope. What I'm realizing, and tell me if I'm wrong, let me go back. What I'm realizing is that he's going on these podcasts, right? Shout out to Gabby. Appreciate you being here. What I'm realizing about Trap is that he has two sides to him. He has his business brand type aura, right? His brand voice. But then he'll get on some podcasts and he'll have a calm vibe to him. You feel me? So like, shout out to B Simone. We love B. So
I'm saying, right? But so far this year, last year, we made 6 people millionaires through the market.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? We got over 5, 6, at least 800 people made 6 figures. Thousands of people hit 4 and 5 figures.
Wow.
And to me, that matters more than anything.
you could just hear it in his tone, how different he talks when he's more on a sit down type conversation than his regular, and I'll let you listen to him in his regular one. So let me fast forward, but listen to how he speaks.
And sit down and listen
Slow
to
down.
me. I'm gonna take that one.
Or sometimes you don't even ask.
Yeah,
it just sounds
right
good.
there. I ain't even asked you.
You didn't even consult.
I went with my move.
Oh man.
I went with my move, and so at this version of
Everything
my
that's
life,
good ain't God.
it ain't it.
Yeah.
So this version of my life, I really just want to be so. I read Psalms a lot because I like the different emotions that David go through talking to God. He goes through every emotion, and so for me, that's why I'm at. B.
What was the shift for you?
Okay. So it's a more calm, and follow me where I'm going with this. It's a more calm, laid back, you can come like chop it up with me. We're having pure conversations, right? Where if we go to, let's do Trapping Tuesdays.
I'm operating from a place where I don't get offended. I'm operating from a place where somebody can have entitlement about what they thought I should have done, and I'll be more empathetic to what they saying. I'm patient to what they saying. Not saying that they right, not saying that they wrong, but I just understand the place in which you operating from. And the place at which you operating from is causing you to be emotional and and your emotion is not really toward me. Your emotion is toward the position that you're in.
So he's more performative, more to the point, more about like his topic on his show, on his platform, right? The reason why I'm bringing this up, one, I love trap, and I hit him up about this suggestion too. But on your platform, I believe that you should have your performance side, but also your real side as well, right? He said, "Oh snap, you're still live." Absolutely. Just for a little bit more. Just for a little bit more. This is like a bonus session. There's a bonus session, right? So what I saw from what these other podcasts were doing, and if I put, let's see, interview, right? Hey, there's Nicky and Moose. Nicky, why were you in my head? Why are you in my head all the time? I just got turned on to this yesterday and using it, and here you go, putting people on DeepSeek. Ha! My bad. I apologize. So there has been a few, let's say, interviews, podcast joints where Trap has been on, and it gives that calm side of him. Here's my concern, when we don't control that particular narrative. Let's say he gets on a podcast where he's just relaxed. The clips that can come out can narrate him in a certain kind of way that may not be his intentions. And so when you go on the platform, you only see one side of Trap. But what I suggest, and this is for your platform as well, how can we see the performance side of you? Because, of course, our expertise, our brand, what we do, that's the quote unquote performance side, even though you're way genuine, authentic, all that great stuff. But also, is there content, it doesn't have to be daily, where people feel closer to you, where people feel like they can chop it up with you, sit down with you, see a little bit more inside of your world. And it could be as simple as some stories. It could be as simple as maybe one post a month about something, right? But how can, from a community standpoint, because remember, we're building community in 2025. How can we, on our platforms, have content that shows what we do, but also who we are? We have to have those two different, what we do and who we are. And even though we may say in our content of what we do, somewhat of who we are, how can we let people more inside? I told Trap, like, yo, having at least on your platform once a month, maybe once a quarter, somebody sit down and ask you questions so we get to know like a behind the scenes of Trap. You know what I mean? Like, what would that look like? Right? He's like, yo, you're in my mind. Because to be honest with you, when we look at Trap, right? The more that we know about a person, and this is anybody, and you could tell me if I'm wrong, the more that we know about a person, the more we don't mind supporting whatever they do, whether that's merch, whether that's event, whether that's a product, service, whatever it may be. We have no problem supporting because we feel like, yo, you're fam. You feel what I'm saying? So this is why you'll see people do a podcast as well as their personal brand, because their podcast will allow them sometimes, depending on the podcast, will allow them to show a more relaxed conversational type situation, right? Hold on. Nicky, I did an interview and I had a vulnerable moment versus my serious moments. People were shocked. That's the thing. Happy Monday. When time permits, kindly do an analysis of Google AI Studio. Do you honestly think it could help me build an app? I'll check that out. I got you. I'll check that out. So even for myself, I'm like, do I get back into podcasting? But then I was like, nah, I got this live. I got this live. At certain points, we chill, we talk it up, I answer questions. And low key, if anybody got any questions, drop it in the chat. Any type of questions, I got you. But just think about that. And this is for anybody. What type of content are you creating that people know what you do, but then also on the flip side, who you are? Like, what makes you happy? What happened in the past? Where are you trying to go? How can we know a little bit more about your personality? Are you a low-key a clown? Like, are you introverted? Are you extroverted? Like I know a lot of people who only have that like brand personality. So when we meet you in person, it's kind of a shock. Like, oh, you're not really that person. And tell me, type in me, if you've ever met somebody that you saw online that you thought you knew, but they only showed what they did, that when you met them in person, you're like, you're different. You're not the same. But at the same time, you were only shown one side. I know a lot of influencers that are completely different from who they are in real life and who they are online because they never showed who they are. And some people don't want to. But I believe for me, one of the biggest compliments that I get is like, yo, Nicky, you're really the same person. I'm like, yeah. The only thing I get is like, yo, you're a lot shorter than I expected. I never said I was tall. I'm 5'2". I don't know what you pictured 5'2" to be, but I'm 5'2". I'm 5'2", black and Puerto Rican. Like, I don't know what you expect. You know what I mean? But, yeah, I just wanted to share that real quick so people can know we're still early in 2025. So Q2, you may think about, okay, how can I show a little bit more about me? So people can, like my community, not the whole world, because those pieces of content is not going to get the biggest numbers, but at least your community will get to feel a little bit closer to you. You feel what I'm saying? Like me personally would gravitate more towards his podcast vibes. I love a calm speaker. I love when I see the person. If he mixes that with the teaching side, I would definitely pay more attention. Come on. Let me screenshot that and send it to him. You feel me? All my TikTok content is both who I am and what I do. I love that. I've been working on a live podcast, but I'm not sure if I should keep it under my business YouTube or start a new one. I would say start a new one if you're taking the podcast serious. If you're not, no. Keep it there. You feel me? Hold on. Cancel. Should I make more content about with my business name or my personal name? It depends on what you're trying to do. I don't, what's the goal? You feel what I'm saying? Because depending on what your goal is, it could be the business one or it could be the personal one. I can't answer that without knowing a little bit more. I like my podcast, but Spotify changed the upload, which put me on hold. Don't understand the RSS method. Oh, you probably just need a podcast host. Yeah, look up BuzzFeed. BuzzFeed makes podcasting super amazing. True, when you show all, or at least multi-sides, people know, like, and trust you more, as long as it's authentic. That's a fact. You, Nicky, by being in the lion's den, I've get the softer side than on YouTube. Come on, yeah, if you're in my community, I'm giving audio notes and everything. You got tall girl. Yo, I really am like, I'm about to do live standing up because I'm like, yo, I'm really 5'2". You know what I mean? Like, I'm really confidence adds 6 inches, I guess. You know what I mean? Because I'm really small. I'm really small in these streets. Question, Nicky, brand side, real side, 2 channels or 2 channels for 2 different person. No, that could be in the same one. No, that could be in the same one. That doesn't have to be. No, your brand side and your real side is the same person. I mean, I don't want to create more work for you. Now, sometimes people separate it because it's just easier for them. Plus, they have the resources. For me personally, right? and I'm just gonna talk off my journey. So I have, like, I'm the short Black Puerto Rican Nicky, right? But I also have Deeper Than the Brand. I also have Lions Behavior, right? And so I put that all together. One, because I don't really have the time to separate and create a brand page for Lions Behavior and create a brand page for Deeper Than the Brand. I tried, I failed at that. We're not doing that again, right? Until I get the right resources. But what has been really working is like people getting to know me, and then they want to find out more. Like, okay, how do I get in her community? And that's been working well. Those people who want to book me to speak, that's working well. I'm going to be speaking in San Diego in March, right? So for me, it works fine with who I am and my brand side, because it's one. Like, you going to get this regardless of what side you go to. Like, I don't code switch. Like, this is just who I am. So, yeah. You know what I mean? Do you need a podcast host doing podcasts? Do you need a podcast host doing podcasts this way? What you mean? What you mean? Do you need a podcast host doing podcasts this way? Doing what way? What you mean? What you mean? I'm tall and people know I'm tall, and they're still shocked how tall I am when they meet me. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that. She talks like a tall Nicky. I'm fair. Dre, what up? I felt that. Thank you. No problem. No problem. Antonio, I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see what you mean by that, because I won't get off. I won't get off this live until you tell me. But drop some lions, drop some fire, drop some LBs, or just drop your favorite emoji if you got any type of value tonight. If you just got in, rewind, go check that DeepSeek situation. We did a real life example, which was pretty cool, which is really, really pretty cool. I may make that into a clip, into a YouTube video. I'm going to tell you that now. So just letting you know, because this is a trending topic, and this is what you should do with trending topics. Repurpose it and use it again. You feel me? You feel me? So, hold up. Never mind. I guess this isn't a podcast. It's a live. Yeah, it's a live. But I can turn this into a podcast if I wanted to. You feel what I'm saying? Which we're kind of exploring, actually, of depending. And actually, let's do this live. Let's do this live. Should I take the audio, clearly edit it up a little bit, but should I take the audio and turn Content Corner into a podcast so y'all can listen to the audio as well later down the road? Yes or no? Let me know, okay? Because honestly, that's how we did Nicky and Moose, and it was great. But me and Isaiah have been talking about this for a little bit, and with Spotify's new situation, which I want to see if I could pull it up real quick. Spotify. Oh, there you go. Nicky said yes. Hold on. Do you think it's better to build on YouTube with lives or podcasts? I think either way. I don't think one is better than the other. You feel me? What up, Coach? I love your consistency and love watching the grow every week. Oh, thank you. Come on, Doc. I see you. Oh, Rain said, yep. We got yes. Oh, my God. Wait, y'all would actually listen? Are y'all telling me yes and y'all won't listen? Y'all just subscribe? Well, Like, what you talking about? Yes, most. Oh man, we may have to have a podcast for 2025. Hold on. Too new to answer that. That's cool. Come back another time, or watch the replays and let me know. Don't. We'll ask it again next week. If you come back next week, give me an answer next week. That fair? After the live. After the live. I would pop that thing on in the car. Come on, for real? Yes, but some arts need visuals. I love listening to podcasts while I'm driving. Oh man. Okay, we may have to do this. Cuz I listen to my podcast on YouTube. Me too. Because what I'm thinking low key is the best parts, not the best parts, like clearly we have the live, right? I interact with you guys and everything like that. But when I get to the meat and potatoes of certain things, I want to make that part into the audio only. So like if we talk about DeepSeek, we'll talk about DeepSeek, but in my head, and I'm just talking out the situation, in my head, I'm like, maybe those visual sides, I can't necessarily put as audio. Or if I do, I just have to like tell people to go to the YouTube situation. Because Spotify is making it very tempting to do a podcast again. You feel me? So like, let me share. You got 3-4 on my wife. She claims all of her 5-1. Shout out to wifey. So you're taking the YouTube lives and uploading it to BuzzFeed? Probably. So check this out. I was supposed to leave. My bad. So Spotify came out with these, with Spotify for creators. So it used to be called like Spotify for podcasts, but they're trying to bring, they're trying to make it more sexy, right? So it says, build a dedicated following, tap into millions of fans on Spotify who can discover and interact directly with your episodes. Upload clips. So you can upload short form clips inside of Spotify. You can upload your full video on Spotify, right? And then you can make money off of it. So this is interesting. So, he's like, see, there's Nicky goes, Spotify will allow you to upload the video, right? Yeah, so I'm like, yeah, I gotta figure this out. You can upload thumbnails. Yeah, we gotta figure this out. Looking to add video, find out how Spotify is bringing video to the forefront and explore all your tools. You need to upload the videos, get it discovered. So, type 1 if you're thinking about starting a podcast this year or turning your content into a podcast. Because that's what we're probably going to do. Turn already existing content, aka this live show, into a podcast. Low key, that's what Trap does. So Trap, his Wall Street, this one, his Trappin' Tuesdays is his live show, and his live show then is the podcast, and he's charting. Dan Coe does the same thing. He turns his YouTube videos into podcast episodes. Yeah, y'all got me thinking. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all got me thinking. So, shout out to the over 100 people on YouTube. You know what I mean? Audio only for me. I ain't mad at that. Yes, like Notebook LM. I'm not mad at that either. Shout out to the people that are taking advantage of AI. You were on point per usual. Thank you. Oh, thank you. And shout out to everybody who hit the super chat, super sticker, super thanks. Everybody who supports the channel. I appreciate y'all. Low key, listen. We are almost at 20K subscribers. So please share this with a friend, with another friend, with another friend. My goal is to be 20K by the end of February, and I think we can make that. You feel me? Do you actually go live on YouTube or upload it later? No, I go live on YouTube. I'm live right now. What do you mean? Like using Opus Clip again, using it to break down longs. Shout out to Opus Clip. We're going to do a live about them too. All right, let me head out. I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. 20K is the goal. You know what I'm going to say. I had a brain fart. I apologize. You know what I'm going to say.